What is up, Prince Squad? I am back with another live stream, and thank you guys for tuning in and spending this beautiful, burning up hot here in Louisiana Sunday afternoon with me. Let me get my camera right. Try to get everything fixed up and adjusted. But I am back with a live stream. I'm sorry I didn't get to put out as many videos last week. Just had a lot of issues going on. What is up, Jason is? What is up, Marla Smigira? I'm sorry, Marla Smigira. How y'all doing? I'm sorry I didn't get to post as many videos last week. I just had a lot going on, and this was a pretty busy week for me, and this is homecoming week coming up here. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be another busy week also. So if y'all can just kind of bear with me. But I don't know, I may not be posting as many videos when I'm busy and stuff like that. So what's up, being true to me? So, you know, whenever I'm busy, I may not be able to post as much as usual, but I will be trying to post. What is up, Scooby-Doo? But yeah, I appreciate y'all still showing up for this Sunday live stream, even though I kind of fell behind during the week. Just, I don't know, just didn't have the energy level that I needed. What's up, Cynthia Shepherd? Yeah, it is hot here too. What's up, Gina? Gina says she's watching the Astros. What's up, DJ Chill? How you doing over there in H-Town? You've been putting a lot of nice t-shirts out on your website. I'm gonna have to order. Look, I really like that Houston Strong one, even though I'm not from Houston. I was kind of thinking about getting that, but I was like, you know what? I'm not from Houston, so I don't know. They might not want me repping Houston like that. And Gina Gill got some, had posted a video today, so y'all can check her out too. What's up, Val Drumgo? I am from Manny, Louisiana. That is about an hour south of Shreveport. Yeah, we probably got about the same weather, DJ Chill, but I know you keeping it cool where you at, wherever you at. But yeah, y'all ought to check out DJ Chill. He got a nice website. I always have a lot of nice designs over there. What is up, Sheila Kufi? Kofe? I don't forgot how to pronounce it. I remember last time I finally got it right, and now I'm messing up again. What's up, Michael Fisher? Thanks, Chill. How you doing, L. Wells? I think you may be new. I don't remember seeing you on here, but welcome anyway. Hey there, 78. Hey there. I got a sister that's over in the Seattle area. I don't know the exact area that she is in right now, but wherever the military base is over there, her husband is in the military. Cynthia, we don't really just have a topic. I just put trying to make a comeback as the title because I had, you know, usually I post more than one video a week, but I did do that surprise live stream. I don't know if you guys were able to check that out because it was kind of late that night, but we just kind of, you know, get on here and talk and kind of hang out. And if you have any questions, I'll answer any questions you have at any time. I don't make you wait. You know, if you got a question now and I see the question, I will read it. No, I have not heard about WebFlex. What is WebFlex? What is up? Is it Killing 9 Dynasty? What's up, Killing 9 Dynasty? Let me see. I'm doing good. Fort Lewis, that may be it. I'm not 100% sure, but I know all I know is he's in the Army. He's in the military, so they just moved up there earlier this year, like probably around June or so. What's up, Neffy Ofori Patrick? How you doing? And welcome to the live. Glad you could join us. How you doing, IPL 2017 Blasters? What's up? From all the way from India, IPL 2017 Blasters. Welcome to the Print Squad Sunday live stream hangout. Cynthia Shepherd said WebFlex is sold by Anti-Up Graphics. I don't know. This is the first time I ever heard of it. How you doing, Ken 9 Dynasty? Or Killing 9 Dynasty? Kingston Jaleel, what's up? What is up, Tisa? Afro Chick, she couldn't make it today. You know, she get into a lot of crazy foolishness. So you know, I don't know, she might be in jail or anywhere. You never know where you'll find Afro Chick at. She kind of like to cause a lot of trouble sometimes. All right. IPL 2017 Blaster said they are in New York City. Nefi Ofari Patrick is asking for my email address. I'll put it on here, but I'm more of a, you can probably catch me on Instagram unless I'm like super busy, but I'll put the email on there. I just get so many emails and sometimes stuff gets overlooked. All right, that's my email address right there. I can't guarantee I'm gonna get your email because I get a lot of junk there. Mostly when I check my email when I know it's something coming or when I'm looking for something specific. But the best way to catch me where I can like respond back to you quickly is probably on Instagram. Because when people send me messages on there, it comes to my phone and I try to answer it. Especially if it's something that they need to know right away. But sometimes if I'm busy, I may not. Let me see. What's up, Clifford Crutchfield from Ohio? What's up, Saya01? What's up, Lou Richards? Oh, Cynthia Shepherd said it peels warm and not as sticky as Scissor Easy Weed. Okay, now the heat press vinyl that I use by Stalls, it's actually a warm peel. You know, you can't just peel it right off. You have to slightly let it cool. But I always call it a cold peel. I don't know, maybe I'm doing it an injustice, but if you follow their instructions, it is actually a warm peel. But you know, you can't just like as soon as you print it, and I don't even know with Scissor if you can like as soon as you print it and remove it, snatch it off of there. That might mess it up. You probably gotta let it sit a few seconds, but yeah, the one that I prefer is actually per their instructions a warm peel. But I just, you know, I'll print one and I'll sit it to the side and print another one, and while that one is being pressed, I'll peel the other one. So that kind of what yeah, it is a lot of new names in here. Sheila Kufe or Cuffy. I'm probably saying it wrong. And y'all be sure to hit that thumbs up button because we getting close to the 5,000 subscribers. And once I hit 5,000, I will be doing a giveaway of either a heat press or a screen printing press, whichever the winner chooses. And I will be picking it out and shipping it to them as soon as possible so that they can go ahead and get started printing some shirts. But when y'all hit the thumbs up button, they help other people be able to find me because, you know, you can share. You can also share my videos too if you know anyone else that's interested in learning how to print t-shirts, or just somebody you don't think will mind hanging out with the squad. Just, you know, recommend my videos, hit the thumbs up, share them. You said I got that last time. Kufe. That might have been what I said last. Prince and Moore says Scissor is hot and cold. Yeah, you can peel it cold. Most of them, you know, if you are kind of in a rush to peel it, you can peel Scissor hot, but you can peel it cold also. So, you know, a lot of them are like that. I think the only vinyl I have ever pressed that you need to peel not just hot but kind of warm is the reflective vinyl, because if you let it cool too much, you'll have to like reheat it, or it'll like mess up when you, well, it won't really mess up, but it's like somehow the backing sticks to the shirt or something if it's not warm. That's the only vinyl that, you know, I would have issues with peeling cold. What 3 color press and flash unit do I recommend? I've been supposed to been working on a video for that, like screen printing, the budget screen, you know, starter package or whatever for screen printing. I'm gonna try to get on that. Right now, to be honest with you, I have not really just looked, but I need to start looking because I'm getting real close to the 5,000. So if somebody picks that, I'm gonna have to know, you know, a decent press that I can send to them. How you doing, Hotbox Print Studio, Chico, California? How you doing, Apook? Let me see. Sometimes I miss stuff. I try to say what's up to everybody when y'all come in here, but sometimes a lot of people are saying stuff at once, so I may miss you sometimes. If I do and you want me to give you a shout out, just let me know. Text me again and I'll or message me again and I'll try to give you one. Cynthia Shepherd says, is that HTV thick? I want a heat press. Depending on which one you get, some of them are thicker than others, but they do have like extra thin. You know, it just kind of depends on the brand and type that you get. Cynthia Shepherd says, what's the best site to start a website? It depends. If you are looking for something that is simple and easy, I did a video showing you how to start a website where you could sell products on Square Up, and also if you sign up through my link, then both of us can get free credit card processing on there. So for up to 6 months, and it's $1,000 worth of processing, and if you continue to get people to sign up under you, you can continue to get $1,000. So you could possibly get free processing for life or whatever, if, you know, as long as you can continue getting someone to sign up under you. But that is the easiest website I have done, because I'm not really good at creating websites, but you can take a look at my website. I mean, it's not a super fancy website, but you can sell products on there, and you know, I think it's a pretty decent thing because it's free, and you can also link, if you buy a URL name or whatever, you can link it to that site, because like when you type in tshirtchick.com, you go to the Square website, but I use my website, you know, the name that I chose, and you can still get there using my name. Flexwear T-shirt says, what about the flash dryers on Amazon? I have not actually looked at those on there, and I'm sorry I can't help you if it's anybody else on here with that, but I'm gonna try to get that done. And I'm sorry, I had a lot going on this past week, and just, you know, dealing with personal issues also. So, you know, sometimes I was tired and stuff and couldn't really stay up to edit. So I'm gonna try to do better this week for y'all. What's up, Patty O from Chi-Town? What's up, Rose 777? Flexwear T-shirts, what's up? I see Lou Richards' comment that says, why Scoob, it's been 2 weeks. So I'm thinking Scoob is still sick. Yeah, Scoob, you probably need to go on and get checked out. And make sure it's nothing too serious. IPL 2017 Blaster says, I'm going to start my own clothing brand. Which should I choose, vinyl or screen printing? And I'm sorry, my nose is sweating because I have to turn off the air for y'all so that I don't want to have the air up too loud and stuff, so y'all can hear me clearly. But starting a clothing line, it kind of depends. When you first start out, you may end up having to do vinyl, because screen printing is really for when you're doing like a lot. Like when you first start out, you may want to do it in vinyl, or I don't know, but I would suggest starting out with vinyl until you know for sure that you're going to be selling a lot of certain designs, so that you can, you know, screen printing is for a lot of designs. Like if you're going to just print 5 shirts or whatever to see how your clothing line goes, I would use vinyl instead of screen printing. But ultimately you want to use the screen printing because it produces better quality, better feel, you know, and you'll be able to print more quickly. Like with the vinyl, you have to weed out each design individually, but with the screen, you know, all of them are going to be exactly the same. All you have to do is put the shirt on there and have everything registered in the correct way. So I would recommend starting out with vinyl, and then moving on, and maybe even the heat transfers if they're the screen printed transfers, and then eventually screen printing. Or, you know, you may have to outsource screen printing if you're not interested in getting into the screen printing part. What's up, Graphic Warehouse? Thank you, I appreciate it. Yes, Lou Richards, I am getting customers through SquareUp. When they come in my shop, you know, that's how I accept credit cards, and I also accept them on the website. But yes, I do get customers through SquareUp. What's up, Digitech 337? Graphic Warehouse says, I don't have a heat machine. Can I use my heat press to cure my shirts? Yes, you can, but you would have to dry them first, and make sure if you're using water-based ink, you can hang them to dry. If you're using plastisol, you can either use a flash dryer to dry them, and you can cure them with a flash dryer also, but it is a lot easier to just dry them and use like some the parchment paper and put over put over the ink, and use your heat press to do it. I have done that before, and I actually, when I use the photographs to print, you know, like when I print out the inkjet or laser transfers, and I have letters on the shirt or words on the shirt too, you know, I always do it that way. It's not going to mess it up or anything. Just make sure that it gets to 320 degrees. IPL 2017 says, can I use a flashlight instead of a heat conveyor for screen printing? I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna work. You need either unless you're talking about a flash dryer. I'm sorry, it says a flashlight, but if you have a flash dryer, you just need to get you a heat gun and make sure that you can get that heat gun temperature up to about 350, so that you can be sure that the ink is getting to about 320 degrees. And make sure that you are curing the whole design, not just part of it. You know, like you need to test all sides of the design and the center of the design. You know, treat the design like a square, and, you know, try to get all sides of it, all 4 sides, and also the center, and make sure that you are getting an even distribution of heat. Creation 80 Graphics, what's up? Amazon flash drives are cores, and they have cool spots. I always go with infrared dryers. That is correct. If you can afford to get an infrared dryer, that would be the best. But when I started out, I did start out with a coil dryer, and I was able to, you know, do what I needed to do until I was able to upgrade. So, you know, the coil dryers, the coil flash dryers are cheaper. So if you have to use one of those, you just make sure, just like I was saying earlier, that you get you a heat gun and make sure that you get an even temperature all throughout the dryer. I mean, all throughout the design. I'm sorry. What's up, Tyler Nichols? Just started out my t-shirt biz. Just bought a DK 20S heat press. Been doing vinyl and heat transfer paper. So far so good. Thanks for your videos. I appreciate you for your support and for watching my videos. What's up, Dion Stewart? All right, Scoob, that's good to know that you've been to the doctor. Hopefully you'll get better soon. With all the prayers, it should be any day now. Cynthia Shepherd says, what's your web address? It's tshirtchicktv.com. It's actually in the description box, but I'll type it up just to make sure that everybody gets it. tshirtchicktv.com. What's up, Chalk Labs? You're welcome, Digitech 337. What's up, ALX? I don't even know how to say it. I'm just gonna say all the letters. ALX SPRTMP, and I'm just gonna call it ALX because I can't say that every time if you have a question or something. But welcome to the live stream. Man, I had a pretty busy and hectic week last week. I printed those towels. I started off using the water-based inks and ended up doing the rest of them in the plastisol ink. So I'm hoping to get that video edited so I can let you guys check it out this week. What else did I do? I printed some more shirts for the restaurant. I have a few more that I have to print. I had to order some more because I had another restaurant order. Had some birthday shirts that I did last week. And I'm actually doing a little something that I don't usually do. I have well, it's a lady that she's been a customer, a repeat customer for years, and her daughter is getting married, so I have to print out the they're not really the invitations, which I have printed invitations before. It's just not something that I really just offer, but it's like I guess she's asking people to be her bridesmaid or whatever, I guess the announcement things or whatever for her. What's up, Cool to Be Conscious? All right, Alex will work better. Alex will work better. ALX. I will start calling you Alex. But yep. And I guess just another reminder, if y'all are looking for a credit card processing company or a website that processes credit cards, and I'm not sponsored by Square, but I've been using them for years. They have not asked me to promote them or anything, but promoting them helps me and you, because if you sign up through my link, then we will both get $1,000 free processing. So instead of having to pay the like 2.75%, so like if you make $1, they would get like 3 cents. You know, if you make $10, they'll get like 30 cents. So you know, it'll be free, even though the price that they charge is really not a lot. How you doing, Jewel Shelton? What is up, Palazzo? Let me see. Yeah, my sister is in from New Orleans. She had said she was gonna come try to get on the live stream, but I don't know. I guess she's busy. But yeah, you know, it was supposed to be a hurricane in New Orleans, but they downgraded it. But we still just get to hang out with the fam for a little bit. Let me see. What do y'all have up for today? I don't have much. I'm super full right now. Me and the kids, we had to run to Sam's this morning, and for some reason, like, I'm a Plus member at Sam's Club. Anybody else on here with Sam's Club? But I had after I had the issue with my food last week, I ended up having to throw everything out because I had an issue with my freezer, so I ended up having to go shopping again. So we ended up going to Sam's, and for some reason I thought Sam's was going to open earlier. My brother is, you know what, it's no telling where my brother is at. I saw him, he was at my mom's yesterday, but when I was over there today, he wasn't. I have to get my brother. Y'all want me to bring my brother on live stream one day? Cynthia Shepherd, I did a video. It's called How to Start a Free and Easy Website or something like that. But it's a video that I did a few weeks ago, and that kind of explains everything. I actually, on that video, I go through all the steps creating the website that I have now, that I link y'all to or whatever, my T-shirt Chick TV website. But you can go on there and check out that video. Jason says printing tote bags, working on artwork now. The boys are at my mom's. My sister is over there. My sister she got 2 kids too. So they're over there hanging out with their cousins. DJ Key Style says football and wings kind of day. Lou Richard says yes, I have a Sam's membership. And bring my brother. Yeah, I'll bring him. I'll be sure to look, I gotta schedule that way ahead of time, and I can't announce it until I know for sure he's gonna be here, because he kind of gets out of pocket sometimes, but I'll try to bring him on here. Scooby-Doo said make sure you keep the strings away from the heat, Jason. All right, Scoob, I'm gonna try to get him to come on here. He probably will, because he likes attention. He is a big attention seeker. Yeah, my kids, they hate coming to the shop. They don't like coming over here. So on days that I can get rid of them, I don't have them here, because they always bugging me about leaving the shop. And then when they're not bugging me, they over there bugging each other. Cynthia said, is your brother cute? Bring him on. I have a another video that my brother is in, if you want to check him out. But I would not promote dating my brother to anybody on here. I mean, he's a good guy, but he is kind of a ladies' man, so I would not try to hook nobody up with him. The video is called something about doing a designing a birthday shirt for my brother. I think that's what that one is called. Jules Shelton says I have a Sam's Business membership, early morning shopping. Yeah, I'm a Plus member too, but on Sundays you can't get in early. You have to wait till 10. But every other day you can get in at 7. Yeah, so my son plays football, and man, I was at the football game yesterday, and usually after the football game is over, I always just leave right after the game because it's always so hot, and then I'm standing up the whole time during the game filming. So usually, after that I leave. But since it was a home game this last weekend, yesterday or whatever, I decided to stay because I have a few friends who have kids that play. So I was like, let me stay and watch them. I'm right in town. It's not gonna take long to get home. I can watch them and get on to the house. So I stayed. I sat there for 2 games, and the game that, like, it was right after my kid played. It was another game, and then it was the game that I wanted to see. So I stayed there because I had 2 friends with kids on those teams. So I stayed there to watch, and it was a good game. They ended up losing, but towards the end of the game, the referees let the other team get away with grabbing a guy by the helmet to tackle him, and I think that kind of started a little fight that happened at the end between that guy and another guy on the team. well, on the other team, and the guy that they grabbed by the helmet, he is just so lightning quick. They really can't do nothing with him. But he's a little guy. But that was the only way they could stop him, by grabbing him by the helmet, because they really couldn't get him, you know, no other way, because he just got too many moves. But they ended up, he got into like a pushing match. It was like towards the end of the game, and then the guy was like on top of him punching him, and I don't even know what became of that. But I mean, that was crazy. I wanted to go out there on the field and throw that kid off of him. But yeah, they ended up kind of, I don't even know what happened with the situation. I'll probably hear about it sometimes during the week. But yeah, that was the craziest thing I seen with the kids at the game. Now, last year, one of our coaches got punched by the referee because he got into it with the referee. But that's crazy. And then I was filming, but I had put my camera up, so you know, I didn't get either one of the actual incidents on video. Let me see. Thanks, Jewel. I try to be. Scooby-Doo says, I have the business membership for Costco and Sam's. We don't have a Costco around here. I don't know if they even have one in Louisiana. You know, we always last in Louisiana. We don't have much here. That's part of why I'm wanting to, you know, leave next year. I'm hoping I can make it happen. Let me see. A there 78 says, do you recommend certain software for clip art? I use Photoshop, and one of the reasons I use Photoshop is because that's really the only program that I'm fairly decent with. I mean, I'm still learning in Photoshop. It's a lot of shortcuts. I have had a few people leaving tips on the page for me for like shortcuts and stuff. I really appreciate that. I always appreciate help. But I use Photoshop. What's up, Alfonso Cruz? Where you located? I don't know if you've been on here before. All right, Beverly Smith is in Baton Rouge. Okay, Digitech says we have a Costco in Lafayette. Okay. Jules Shelton says, I'm surprised the mom wasn't on the field. I'm surprised too, because she is the type that will get out there. You know, she must have, I don't know exactly what she was doing at the time, but afterwards I talked to her and she was not happy about the situation. And his dad was there too. And, you know, I don't know. His dad is pretty much laid back, but I know if that was my kid, I would have been out there on the field. I'm thinking about Houston, Alfonso. That would be a nice, I mean, that's where I would like to be. Houston, I said Houston, Dallas. I don't know why I'm saying Houston. I'm thinking about Dallas. Let me see. Margie Affordable Photo Shoot. What's up? Oh, you visiting my neck of the woods? Look, I just left. I just left Shreveport. Are there any places to buy vinyl here? There is a place, but I don't know if it's a place you would want to buy like a lot of vinyl. And one of the guys that I had helped out, a local guy. Let me see if I can find the place. It's a place in Bossier. It's actually off of what's the name of that street? Doggone it. They got a Facebook page too. I haven't been to the place, but I've been saying I'm gonna have to make time to go up there so that I could like do a little video to show you guys. But it's a place that you can go to and you can actually print your shirts. They have all the vinyl and the heat press is there. I don't know if they have t-shirts there. I'm not sure because I've never been there, but one of the guys I had helped out one time, you know, taught him how to burn the screens or whatever. He was telling me about it, and he may be on here. If I see him on here, I'll ask him, because I cannot remember the name of the place. He texted me the information, but it's been a while, so I'll probably have to like go all through my phone just to find it. Charles Ezernak is his name. He was the one who told me about the place. His daughter goes there sometimes. Alfonso in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Yeah, I've been to Chattanooga. I stayed at the hotel, the train hotel. I can't even think of the name of it, but it's like an old train station. Okay, there's a Costco in New Orleans. What's up, Chrissy Corey? You not late? We still here. Whenever you show up is a good time. I have got some clip art from Can Stock Photo. I mean, it's like if you Google whatever you're looking for, a lot of different things will pop up, and you can just click on and go to their website. All right, Jules Shelton, getting ready to become a nana. Yeah, I hope that's a few years away. I have a 14-year-old. Sia says, do you have your work week already planned out, or do you just plan by day? Excuse me. I kind of have the hours planned out that I'm going to be here, but sometimes I'm here earlier and later than I plan to be. What's up, Gossip Moms? So I guess basically I have it planned out, but I don't just have like a, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Because a lot of times I'll come in and I might start working on one thing, and then I might have to jump to something else. So, I mean, it's not a, what is up, Teresa? Just got done a tie-dye. I was supposed to film that. You weren't supposed to do that because I needed to film that, Teresa. And y'all could have came over here and did that tie-dye on live. That's my sister. And I thought you was going to be here so you could be on live. You told me you was going to be on live, but that's okay. Yeah, my son was supposed to be doing some tie-dye stuff, and I wanted to do the video of it, but he was so busy playing video games because they had a long weekend, because they had parent-teacher conference on Friday, so they didn't have to go to school. But yeah, so I guess on that question, I guess I kind of plan it day by day, but I kind of know what hours I'm going to work, and sometimes I know, okay, I'm going to go there, and today I'm going to print this, or tomorrow I'm going to print that. I have it kind of planned out as that way, but I mean, sometimes I might have a person that come in here that needs something quicker, you know, and if I have an order that the person don't need until next week, I try to get orders done as soon as I can, but, all right, Teresa, too many kids over there. But if I, say I have an order that they ordered way ahead of time, it's not due until next week, and I have somebody that comes in, like it may be for some RIP t-shirts for someone who recently passed, I kind of consider that and try to go ahead and get that person's done, because they need it for a specific date that's sooner than the date that the other person's due, that the other person needs theirs for. But, you know, I pretty much know what I'm going to do each day, but I do have like walk-ins and stuff like that, so I can't really just plan it down to the T, you know, of what I'm going to do. But yeah, I do have, so I guess for this week coming up, I have the shirts for the restaurant, and I have to order them from a different place than I usually order everything from, and it won't be here until Wednesday. So I know on Wednesday I'll be trying to hook up with the UPS man early that morning so I can, you know, get everything printed and get it to the customer as soon as possible. So I know on Wednesday that's what I'm going to be doing. Jules Shelton said, I'm trying to get the time and space organized. I'm a full-time manager at Target. Any suggestions? How deep into printing shirts are you? Do you have any equipment at all? Because I think you can kind of start out with just, you know, making stuff like with the, if you start off with the vinyl pressing, you can kind of do a few shirts that way, and then when you start to get more business, then you can go ahead and get into screen printing. Cia01 says, do you have slow months after the holidays? Yes, pretty much in December. After Christmas, it's kind of slow. January is slow. February is slow. Like towards the end of February and March, I start having inquiries and a lot of people coming in, you know, for stuff that's coming up. And by March, you know, it's pretty much back booming. So I guess December, January, and February would be the slower, you know, the slower time. And the way that you do with that, you just make sure that you plan accordingly. Jewel Shelton says, what's your turnaround? Depending on the size of the order, if I have the items in stock, how difficult it is dealing with the customer, like sending them the design and getting approval and getting the deposit and stuff like that. Depends, but I guess my regular turnaround time is 3 to 5 days, but I have done things in 1 day or have it ready the next day. It just kind of depends on, you know, how soon they need it and how soon they get everything I need to me and how busy I am at the time. So about 3 to 7 business days is what I say, because I don't work on I will work on the weekends, but I try not to, because I'm a single parent. You know, I try to do stuff with my kids on the weekend, and right now I have football. It's football season, so on Saturdays we are pretty much, you know, out playing football or taking my son to football games. Yep, and like depending on what it is, if I have to order something, you know, if it's like a special order or whatever, sometimes it might take 2 or 3 days to get it in, and then, you know, I'll start after that. Jules Shelton says, vinyl sublimation, transfers, etching. Is that what you do? Or that's the things you're interested in doing? How do you guys feel about the $200, $300 heat presses? Should I just go ahead and get something a little pricier? I have a video about that, Chrissy Corey, and what I would recommend, if you can afford to get a good heat press, like a good name brand heat press. The press that I have is an Econo press. It's the Hicks 15 by 15 Swingman Econo press. That press is one of the cheaper presses, but I have had that press since I started. I've actually had this shop open. It'll be 9 years coming up in 2018. But just like what Jason Inns is saying, spend as much as you can afford. If you can get a good press, to me the main thing is getting a good heat press, because you don't want that heat press to go out on you. You can, if you can get a better vinyl cutter, that would be good too. But if you can get you a good heat press and get the what is it called, the little cutting machine, I can't even think of what it's called right now, but a lot of people have that machine. It's the can somebody tell me, please help? Y'all know how my brain works sometimes. The I don't know, but it's all in the video. I can't think of the name of the cutter right now, but it's a smaller cutter. But yeah, if you can get a good heat press, but if you cannot afford to get the Cameo, yeah, Jason Inns got it. Thanks, Jason. Y'all a big help with my brain, scatterbrain sometimes. But if you can get you a good heat press and start out with the Cameo, because I hear a lot of good things about the Cameo. And somebody else said the Cricut, somebody else said the Silhouette, another Cameo. So if you can get you a good press and get you a Cameo, you know, that's good. But if you can't afford the better press, you know, get whatever you can afford, and as soon as you can, get a better press. I feel like that would be, you know, the first upgrade is your press, because when you getting one of the made in China presses or the no-name presses, sometimes they don't stand behind them. But if you go on Amazon and check the video that I did out, because I have some links under that video, and you can go on there, and some of them have warranty, extra warranty and stuff that you can purchase. So that that's what I would say about that. Okay, let me see. What's up, not Nalasia States? How you doing? What's up, L Wells? Creation 80 Graphics says, same. I've had my $200 press from Amazon for 4 years now, and it has outran my others. You're welcome, Chrissy. Jules Shelton says, I have a Cricut and a Silhouette. Which one do you like best, Jewel? That might help some of the people who are starting out make their decision. And why do you like the Cricut, or why do you not like the Cricut better than the Silhouette? You know, whichever one you like best, and what do you like and dislike about each one of them, if you don't mind. That might help out somebody that's just starting out. I know, like when I first started out, I didn't really have anybody that could, I don't know, it was people on here doing videos like Catspit Productions, Ryonet, people like that, but I couldn't really just go on there and ask a question and it get answered right away, because I guess they was a lot of times too busy to too busy to answer it. And I tried, I sat yesterday probably for a couple of hours answering questions on here. That's part of why I like to do this live stream on Sunday, so that I can answer the questions, because I sat on there like probably about 2 hours just answering questions, and then I was almost done answering questions and YouTube stopped allowing me to answer. Like I would type out the answer and hit, post or whatever, and then I would go to the next one. Then I would look back and that one had not even posted. I don't know what the deal was. That happens sometimes, but I try to go on there each week. But I was answering like 2 weeks worth of questions. Let me see. Creation 80 says the camera, she likes the, or I don't know if Creation 80 is a male or female, I'm sorry, but they said the Cameo Silhouette, and they said they have both, I think. Let me see if that's the person. You welcome, Chrissy. Oh, that was Jules Shelton that said I have the Cricut and the Silhouette. Nalaja State says the Cricut. And let me see, Imagination Apparel says I started with a used heat press on eBay. And that's another option too. If you can find some good used equipment, you want to check it out and make sure everything is working pretty good before you purchase it. Jason N says, ooh, you got 38 watch. IG you right now. Alfonso says, what do you think about tiling screen press registration? I do not know about that. I don't know much about it, so I can't really give you an honest opinion on it. Chalk Lab says, I have both too, just bought the Cricut Maker. Which one you like better? Yes, Scooby-Doo says, remember to click the thumbs up button, everyone. Let me see. Chalk Labs. The Maker can cut anything. And Chalk Lab says the Cricut Maker is very easy to use. Very easy to upload your images. Gossip Mom says YouTube be tripping. They sure do. Jules Shelton said I like both, but the Cricut is newer and still learning new tricks. Creation 80 Graphics says I'm a guy. LOL. Okay. Alright. Jules Shelton said Chocolate Labs is right, or Chalk Labs is right. Give me just a minute, y'all. I'm gonna grab a water because I got this AC off, trying to not have it too loud for y'all so y'all can hear me. So I'm, it's a little warm in here. I do have the fan on over there, so I'm not too bad, but I'm gonna grab a water right quick. I'll be right back. And I am back. Did I miss anything? Okay, Mr. Charles, what's up? Here's the guy that I was talking about earlier. The Vinyl Place is on Nolan Drive, KNOLIN Drive. They do have t-shirts, but that's the place somebody on here asked about if they They said they was visiting in Shreveport and asked if it was a place to buy vinyl. But it is on KNOLIN Drive, and they have vinyl and t-shirts, and they also have the heat presses that they allow you to use. Cia01 says, do you have any reviews on the Gildan long sleeve? Let me see. The Gildan long sleeve tees, hoodie, and sweatshirts as far as printing on them and quality. That's what I print on. Like, both of my kids have wore them. Like, I print their Spirit hoodie on the Gildan hoodies, and I haven't had any issues with them. I mean, they're not anything fancy, and they're not like the super soft or anything like that. I mean, they're just a good basic hoodie, and I haven't had any complaints about them or anything. So I would recommend them. You know, if you want something, they're the cheaper hoodies. And the long sleeve shirts, I also use their long sleeve shirts too. You know, I don't have any issues with them. They're just the basics for printing. But if you're trying to get fancy, or you trying to have a clothing line or something like that, you may want to use something better quality. But, you know, I haven't had any issue with the quality, you know. But, you know, Gildan, a lot of their stuff is like the cheaper made stuff. But, I mean, I haven't had any problems. My kids have wore their hoodies until they were too small for them. Chrissy Corey says, can you adjust the height on most presses to do thicker materials? Or is that done by adjusting the pressure? That's done by adjusting the pressure pretty much. Like on my press, mine is a swing away press. I'm not 100% sure about the clamshell presses. All of them may not be adjustable. I'm not really sure, because I have only used the one press that I have like the whole time that I've been printing shirts. But yes, you can adjust it. What's up, Antonio Curry? Charles Esenek says they will also print custom design at that place in Shreveport. And I'm going to have to make it up there. Most of the time when I go to Shreveport, it's usually on the weekends. But I'm going to have to find a day when it's not a whole lot going on to go up there. It may be one of the days, like over the holiday or something, you know, when things slow down here. Chocolate says, I have used them, Sale. They are good quality. You're welcome, Sale. Jules Shelton said, Chalk Labs, I want to print and cut on printable to do full color. Where's a good place to buy blank shirts without a tax ID number? I'm new to this. If you don't have a tax ID number, I think Michael's got reasonable prices. Walmart, if you can find the ones that they have in like the fabric department or the art department, because they run around $3. And if anybody else have any websites, because I mean, when I started buying the shirts, I just went ahead and got my tax ID number and everything. So the only places that I have really purchased online from, I did before I actually got it. I did purchase on eBay one time, and there's some people on there that sell shirts, like a lot of, you know, they might have a lot of 50 shirts or however many shirts. Lou Richard says, Ashley, I've heard shirt space doesn't require an ID. Nalaja State says, I'm trying to silk screen, but I tried to use the emulsion. What, you are the one you mix with the powder? Excuse me. The emulsion that I use is QX1, Ulano QX1, and you don't have to mix it. Ryonet has one that all you have to do is, it's a powder that you have to mix. You have to put water in, and then you shake it up, and then you pour it in there, and you mix it up, and you let it sit. That's the Web. I think that it's called the Web, the WBP emulsion by Ryonet. Those are the only two that I have used. So but I would recommend you the Ulano QX1 if you can get it, because you don't have to worry about mixing it or anything. Chocolate Lab says, I use blank shirts and they ship in 24 hours. Jules Shelton says, next level brand is awesome. You welcome, Ashley. Chocolate Lab says, I love those too, Jewel. I have printed tote bags before, Sia. I printed them for my church before. I printed them for a riding club. I have printed like the drawstring bags, and actually when I printed the drawstring bags, my mom was doing this thing because she used to sell candy to the kids in the neighborhood. She used to sell like candy and chips and drinks and stuff like that. But like the kids who made the honor roll, she would always do something for them, and they would bring her the report card, and she would give them like a drawstring bag with like some snacks and stuff in it. And I did like a couple of designs and printed them on there using actual heat transfer paper, and it worked out pretty good. Carlene, what's up? Carlene Pyron says, where can you buy shirts with no tags so you can put your brand tag in? They have some shirts that have removable tags, like some of the Gildan shirts have removable tags. Some of the other brands also, just like tearaway tags. If anybody else know any that comes without a tag, if y'all can list it on here, and that'll help Charlene out. Jason N says Jiffy has free shipping over $49. Let me see. Chrissy Corey says, own, and my Print Squad shirt came in front. Oh, and my Print Squad, I love it. I'm gonna get one more for my wifey. She already trying to wear mine. All right, Chrissy, thank you. I appreciate it. Chocolate says, ha, Chrissy. Charlene Pyron. The heat transfer paper that I recommend is any of the transfer papers by Nina, and I use the laser one opaque, but they also have the Jet Pro soft stretch, which is for the whites, and I think that's like the best transfer paper out there as far as inkjet transfer paper. And they also have the Jet Opaque, and they have some other ones too. But any of the Nina transfer papers, they're the same company that makes the Laser One Opaque, the Jet Pro Soft Stretch, the Jet Opaque. I don't know if you can go back and add the water, Nalasia. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's not going to work right unless you follow the instructions correctly on that. But I haven't really had a lot of dealings with that other than the two that I told you. Jude Shelton says, I do mugs, bags, backpacks, metal canvas photos, metal printing, glass etching, etc. Scooby-Doo says, I use vinyl on tote bags. I've used vinyl before, and I also have used like screen printing on tote bags. Jason N says there's YouTube videos on cutting non-tearaway tags out. You're welcome, Charlene. Sia says, how often do you get orders for 3X sizes and up? Okay, Charlene, Sia, I'm in Louisiana, and a lot of people around here like to eat. So you know, I'm doing up to 6X in some sizes. It's been kind of hard to find 6X's a lot lately though. So I do stock up to 5X and 6X, especially in my regular size. I mean my regular used colors or whatever, and like for the spirit shirts and stuff like that. And that kind of set me apart a little bit from other people, because a lot of people only go up to about 2X or maybe 3X. So, you know, when I have that, and then, you know, you charge extra for those sizes also. But yes, I do get orders, and I cannot tell you how often, but I keep them in stock. You know, if I get low, I make sure I order. I try to keep at least like 3 or 4 of the shirts in stock. And like whenever I get below that, then I order some more. Thank you, Charlene. Charles Ezenek says, where do you get your tote bag? I just order them. If you go on there like SNS, Staten, any of those, they have, all you have to do is type in bags, and the tote bag should be on there, the same places where you order the t-shirts from. Yes, I have L Wells. I used that when I first started out, and I actually did a birthday order not too long ago for a kid's party where I used the Avery transfers. Scooby-Doo says, I get my totes from Sanmar. What's up, Sun-Dry Customs? Custom designs and prints. It depends. Like the 2X, I add $2, and 2 and 3X $2. 4, 5X and 6X, you can add $2 more. So that'll be adding 4 to those, and you can even add to the 6X. You can add $2 more. You know that, because it's hard to find those shirts locally around here, at least. I don't know about in other places, but even when I have been to Shreveport and stuff, like a lot of places don't just sell like the blank 6X shirts. You probably have to go to like a specialty store to get those sizes. Jules Shelton said did some 6 and 7X hoodies last week. Where you get those 7X from, Jules? Scooby-Doo says did a fall design for a customer on t-shirt. They loved it. I haven't really gotten into the fall. Let me see if I missed anything. Man, I am so full. We went to Shreveport today. We went to Sam's Club, and since I got there so early, and the kids act like they were starving to death, like I don't feed them or something, we ended up eating at IHOP. So they starving to death, but the only one who was able to eat all their food was me, and I could have waited till I got back home to eat. So I made them bring the food back. I made them get a to-go box, and they're gonna have it until it's gone. They might eat it for breakfast in the morning since they were so starving, but they could eat all their food. Yeah, that was crazy. They tell me they starving, but I could wait. Why can I eat all my food, but y'all can't eat all y'all food? But y'all the ones starving. Sia says the fall is really popular for holidays and brides. Jules Shelton says that your fall vinyl. Did your fall vinyl or the two-step process? My bad. Had a hard time kind of understanding that question. Ashley says that's just like my kids. But yeah, they gonna eat them pancakes. If they eat them in the morning for breakfast, that'll be good, but they gonna eat them. They always can't wait. Gossip Mom says my kids do the same things. What's up, Rick Rack Dixon? No, I have never done the direct to garment printing. Jules Shelton says king size website. All right, I'll have to check that out. I don't know if I have used the 6X, I'm sure it's some big 7Xers walking around here too. So I'll probably try to get a couple of those in so I can have them. The King Size website. What's up, King? How you doing? Chrissy Corey says, do I print on anything other than clothes? Yes, I was talking earlier. I have printed on bags, like tote bags and stuff like that. I have printed on some pants before, like some jogging pants, which I guess that's clothes. If you want to call the vinyl stickers, like doing the decals or whatever, I have done that before. I put it on some mugs. I've done a couple of license plates. Let me see what else. But that's pretty much it. That's kind of what my business is. I just print t-shirts mostly. I mean, I print a few other things. I have printed invitations and flyers and business cards. Right now I have to do some, I guess they are, well, I don't even know what you call the things when you are asking somebody to be your bridesmaid or whatever, matron of honor. I'm having to print some of those out. So yeah, I have printed on some things other than clothes, or printed some things other than clothes. Pam Goody says, hello, do you know where I can find t-shirt sizes 4X long body tees with pocket? I do not know offhand. Do anybody else know where you can find 4X long body tees? Now Walmart does sell some. And I know, you may not want to have to get them from Walmart, but I saw some in there before when I was looking for some shirts, and they all had pockets on them. They were like the tall tees. Let me see. Jewel Shelton said did some fan wear and bride tanks with foil vinyl. Whew. Man, I'm full. I am still full from this breakfast I had, and it's about dinner time. CO01 says, do I create my own designs for t-shirts? Yes, I do. Sometimes people know what they want on the shirts, and I try to do exactly what they say, but yes, I have created my own designs. Jules Shelton says, where do I get my large sizes from? Now, the ones I get are not like tall tees or long body tees, but Staten and S&S. Gossip Mom says you should do a video on license plates. That would be cool. I don't do a lot of license plates. I bought a bunch of license plates in different colors a while back, and I only did like 2 of them, actually 3 of them, counting the one that I have over in my little display case or whatever. King says, what's a good place to order glitter plastisol? I don't really use the glitter plastisol. I order from MacB Supply in Houston, Texas, and they have a website, macbsupply.com, but you have to actually call them to make your orders. But I like ordering from them because it's a one-day ship. It was another company that was supposed to be sending me some samples, but I never got them. So and they were located in Texas, but if they, I don't know, I guess if they send me the samples and I like them, then, and I can get my stuff quick, I may switch to them, because I do like the convenience of being able to order online. But right now, MacB Supply is my supplier that I go with for all of my like supplies for screen printing. And the glitter plastisol, I did that once. Actually, I never even edited the video. It was not a good experience ordering that glitter using that glitter plastisol. So I would recommend using the shimmer instead. And I cannot tell you for South Carolina. Anybody on here, if Tammy was on here, she would be able to tell you. But I don't know where she's at today, because she's located in South Carolina too. You got a place for him, Scoob? I'm just looking through some pictures on my phone. My son had a good game yesterday. He had 4 tackles, and he had 1 tackle that saved a touchdown. So that was a pretty big play. When I did the glitter, I used, I think it was a 30 or a 40 mesh. It was for glitter, but I just had issues with it. I'll have to go back and look, but I did the video when I did that video about screens, I talked about it. It was either 30 or 40 mesh. And I just had issues. Like, I was printing the design and the screen would get like clogged up or something. And I just have not even attempted to edit that video. Maybe I'll edit it one day when I don't have anything else to do. But man, that was a nightmare. So I just prefer to use the shimmer instead of the glitter. What's up, Robbie Madi? Thanks. Gina Gill says, I printed license plates, totes, aluminum ornaments, mugs, tumblers, etc. Yeah, I think this is a little bit better right here. Yep. Scooby-Doo says you might want to try screenprintingsupply.com, King. Excave says, when using metal screens, can you replace them yourself, or do you have to have them done by a manufacturer? That's a Jason Ends question. He can probably answer you that. I haven't never remeshed a screen. That probably will be a question he can answer. Jason, if you can help out Excave with that question, he's asking if you can replace it. When you use the metal screens, can you replace them yourself, or do you have to have them done by the manufacturer? I think you can do them if you know how to do it, if you know what you're doing, but Jason Ends would be good if he could answer that question. And I actually need to be contacting him because I have quite a few screens I need to have remeshed. Ooh, man, it's kind of warm up in here. Jason N says, I screened a few small signs for my drum business. Let me see. Ashley says, I think you can. You just have to have the right glue and be able to stretch it tight. I don't know. I never even tried. I was just like, I'm going to let a professional do this. Jewel Shelton said, can we see your shirt? The shirt that I have on, Jewel? I didn't print this shirt. I bought this shirt a long time ago. But if you still want to see it, say yes, and I'll let you see it. Nalasia. And look, I'm saying I'll let you see it because I'm too lazy to get up now, I guess. Nalasia State says, when you are screening a t-shirt, what mesh size do you use? Is 110 to 120 good? My go-to screen and my basic screen mesh is 160. I pretty much use that for anything. I have some 110s and I have some 230s, but I also have a video that kind of explains to you what I use the different screens for. It's called Let's Talk About Screens, I think, something like that. But 160 is the basic mesh that I use pretty much for everything. Nalasia State says, where can I find tumblers? Oh, my bad, tumblers. The only place that I have seen where you can actually order, like, depending on what kind of tumblers you want. Excuse me. If you wanting the name brand tumblers, you're probably gonna have to order from like Alibaba or somewhere, one of those sites, if you want to get a good deal. But Walmart sells some tumblers that are like an off-brand, and I think 5 and below. I never been in a 5 and below, but a friend of mine was telling me she got some from there. They may have some at some other places. Anybody else on here know any places? And I'm sweating, so I'm kind of wiping my sweat and stuff. And Scooby-Doo says it's going to depend on your design. Yeah, if you check that video out that I posted, it'll kind of explain it better to you what the different sizes of mesh are, because I can't really, I mean, I could go into detail on here, but when I've been trying to cut back on going into a lot of detail on here, especially when I have the videos for, you know, for some of the things that y'all ask about. But because when I do that, I tend to get behind on the questions, and I end up doing like 2 and 3 hour long live sessions. Jenna Gill says it depends on what you're wanting to do with the tumblers. Jason N says, excavate, you'll never get the right newtons without a stretch table. I have a table that stretches 4 at a time. You can use some kind of glue that he said, crazy glue, with an activator. I can't even pronounce it. Luell says, save a cup. Yeah, I turn it on. It's just kind of loud, and I try to make it so y'all can hear me because I'm sitting close to the air conditioner today. Let me turn it on so I can stop sweating on y'all. Is that too loud? Let me know if that's too loud. Yeah, I always try to turn off the air so it won't be so loud. But if it's too loud and y'all can't hear me, let me know. SaveAcup.com, the place to buy tumblers. All right, Lou, thanks. I'm up here sweating for nothing then, huh? And look, y'all know I've been lazy. I haven't been going to play ball on Sundays like I used to. This football season had me running. So I do plan on getting up in the morning and working out. I'm going to get up in the morning and I'm going to try to run 2 miles, but I'm going to at least run 1 mile for sure. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do my leg workout and head on over to the shop I got to get back in shape. I feel like I'm gaining a couple of pounds, so got to get back right. All right, Scoob. I'm probably all shiny and stuff. You're welcome, Nalasia. Look, I look like I've been printing t-shirts. I get sweaty like that when I'm printing. Sometimes worse. Hey, Gina, you know how to get rid of it, huh? You gotta get to working out. It's about to be winter time. This is a good time to work out. You can go out and work out in 20-degree weather, and you don't even sweat much. You may not even sweat depending on how cold it is. I gotta finish doing my hair. I have, like, my hair is halfway done. I be coming on here looking crazy all the time, huh? I bet that's what y'all say. Man, she look crazy today. She don't look as crazy today. Yeah, I feel your pain, Jason. Mine is not vented because I'm not in my own shop. I don't want to put holes in these people's walls and stuff. Gina said I need to go to your shop to sweat. Shoot, if you just come to my state, you're gonna sweat. Cause I'm telling you, it is hot. I sweated, like, y'all can probably see my arm right here. I don't know if you can see it good on here, but it's darker down here than it is up here because I was at the football game and I had on like a regular t-shirt. I'm gonna have to wear a tank top to the next one because it be hot. But I kind of got a farmer's tan, I guess. Thank you, Sia. I just always try to be me. I'm not perfect. I'm not all into fashion and stuff like that. You know, I just dress comfortable. Sia says, how are falls and winters down there? Sometimes we don't get much of a winter. Like last winter, it didn't really get that cold. I mean, it don't really snow here. It's hot right now. It's fall. It's really hot. It's kind of cool in the mornings. Scoob said, no, you look like you. It's pretty much hot all the time here. Sometimes in the wintertime, you still wearing shorts. And Scobby says that's the best way to be. The cows, I guess they on break today, or maybe they already slaughtered all the cows that they're gonna slaughter for a while. I don't know where they at, Scoob. Let me see if I missed anything. Yeah, I am going to get ready to get off of here. I've been on here like an hour and a half, almost an hour and a half. Try to do better this week on videos. Lou Richard says, anybody getting calls for breast cancer or domestic violence shirts this October? I have a design for the breast cancer that I'm going to be printing. I actually posted it up on my website, on my Facebook group page. I don't have it on the website, but I'll probably be filming when I print some of those pictures. Escabe says, do vegetables and flowers grow year round? Some of them do, because my mom's husband now, he grows a garden, and in the wintertime he grow, I think maybe greens or cabbage or something. Yeah, so I think some of them do. I mean, sometimes we might get a little bit of snow, but it's a rare occasion. Have a mice or a nice night. Okay, I'm gonna have both of them. I'm gonna have a mice night and a nice night. I need to live in San Diego. That's what Jason Ian said. Jewel Shelton says, yes, I have a few awareness shirts and for a kidney walk. This is Tammy texting. I guess she don't miss my live stream since she texting, and I'm texting back. I'm on live. Scooby-Doo says she did some shirts and keychains, Lou. Yeah, I'm planning on doing some towels. I'm doing some experimental coming up this week too. There was something I didn't mention, but I'm gonna try to surprise y'all with this experimental video I'm gonna be doing. Hopefully it'll work out. Even if it don't work out, I'm gonna show it, cause it's an experiment. I need a nail file. But I am about to get ready to get up off of here. If y'all have any more questions or comments, y'all can go ahead and post them and I'll try to answer them. But I appreciate y'all joining me on this super duper hot Sunday afternoon. And if y'all have any questions, video requests, need a website, if you need a website, check the description box. Actually, it's not in this video, but it's in all of my other videos, squareup.com. But if you use my link, we can both get $1,000 free processing. And y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button before y'all exit up out of this joint. And I will be trying to do better on my videos this week. I don't know, sometimes I just be tired and can't stay up to edit because I'm usually editing at night. It's kind of like I'm working 24 hours a day. Then I film all the football games. Now I've been filming since last week or since last year, but now the parents are wanting to buy the videos, so now I have to make sure I'm getting everything and not yelling too much and talking too much while I film. All right, Excave. All right, Patty O. See you later. See ya. All right, Chrissy, Corey. All right, Gina. See ya. But yep, I've been getting a little bit more business with the filming of the games and stuff. Jules Shelton says shirts on my Rock Expressions Facebook page. All right, Scoop. But I am going to get up out of here. And I thank y'all for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next video. Prince Squad out.